Hey! Guess who started the recording? It's me. I didn't say too much, though. YouTube people missed out on, like, nothing. Just the mere ramblings of a man playing Deadly Premonition. But we're on Chapter 14, which is Tea Break. Which, if my memory serves me correctly, and it does, because I played it through this part yesterday when doing practice for speedrunning. This is the scene where we finally get a chance to visit Harry Stewart's mansion. For those who are curious about Harry Stewart, he is a mysterious capitalist, which is the in-game title the game bestows upon him when we first see him in a cutscene. But he seems like kind of a jerk, as mysterious capitalists tend to. However, this mysterious capitalist somehow has a surprisingly human side to him. Although, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to see that. I don't remember when that actually happens in this game. Just take my word for it. Don't write him off immediately. Or maybe do. Maybe do. I don't care if you hate Harry Stewart. I don't know why I would care either way. But what I want to do here is not grind out this, but I want to try and continue our... Wait. There we go. I want to try and continue one of the... one of the side quest chains we've already started. Not the one for Gina Rose, but rather for her husband, Jack the Bull. Last name. Probably Rose, I would imagine. Maybe he has a different last name, though. But there he is. Now we can finally bribe him. Very muscular. Thank you. Oh, we must have already done that this chapter. Well, never mind. Never mind. See ya, craphead. Thanks, friend. He's not the biggest fan of us, but that's okay. He's entertaining all the same. Not one of my favorite characters, but also not one of my least favorites, surprisingly enough. I don't know if I have a least favorite character. Not a question I tend to think about when I play games. Unless I'm in a sour mood. But I'm very rarely in a sour mood when it comes to Deadly Premonition. Except for the crashes, but not much can be done about that, I guess. I wager.
You know what? There was one band that we both liked. We went all the way to New York to see them play. Right,
so
Zach?
Cloudy today, too.
To get to New York by bus. We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside.
It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside. And inside, we were shocked.
I don't remember the context of this anecdote whatsoever.
It was like a blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg bop.
Oh, God.
The Ramones.
The Ramones.
That song still makes me feel good. And that's a sign of a classic. But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID.
Lord.
Those were
come
the good
on.
old days. Rock and roll high school and Chinese rock.
Damn.
Sheena is a punk rocker and surfing bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths. Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century. Let's hope they're still rocking on wherever they are.
Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, I don't know what it is. It might just be my eyes, but this game looks really great to me. And you might be thinking that I'm being sarcastic here. And usually I would be. I don't consider Deadly Premonition to be the most visually astounding game by a long shot. I don't know what happened, though. I wonder if there's a patch that just made the game look slightly better than it used to. It just looks different now. Our man is a punk rocker. Keep on rocking, dude, man. For real. For sure. I hope we get to see part of his punk side in the sequel, which is coming out in, like, what? 2 seconds from now? Let me see, actually. 1 month, 27 days. Ah, we're so close.
Francis York Morgan.
So close.
Finally, you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
Of course, Harry Stewart would have, like, an intercom system for his house. Show us his hair, please. For God's sake. I mean, we know it's going to be a prequel. I'm confused. I'm curious, rather, about how far back in the past it's going to take place. We shall see, though. In 1 month, 27 days, 4 hours, 24 minutes, and well, probably 23 minutes now that I've been talking a little bit. Look at that, we're even that much closer.
Mr.
Oh, hey.
Francis York Morgan, Mr. Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
Okay. Nice busts. Okay.
The meeting room is through here. Please be kind. Be sincere.
Well, alright. I'm a fan of both those things. I don't remember if there's any backstory on why Michael rhymes everything. I'm also really confused, or again, I meant to say curious, not confused. I'm still curious about the usage of this piano as like the shifting key to open that door. Because when I first saw this cutscene, I thought the entire room would start spinning. And when I saw it was just the piano, I was like, oh, okay. Can you say that? Nice busts? I mean, look at them. And they're a little translucent, mind you, but still. What good art is not translucent? I have become the art. I wonder who these goons are, even. Anyway. Hey, bud.
Yes?
Mr. Francis York Morgan. The timing is now to meet Mr. Stewart. You shall be kind and be alert. The timing is now and not tomorrow. If you miss it, you'll feel sorrow. So until your meeting is finished, I shall be locking the front door. Wait, that didn't rhyme. Oh, if you get tired, become famished. What we have, please use as yours. Alright, he saved it. He saved it. I'll give him that much. Ooh. I love art. But speaking of art, Symphony number 3, Eroica, Fate Pastoral. Of the multitude of musical scores, these 3 are the only ones left open. If Harry did this, it must have a meaning. And it does. Turns out, Harry Stewart is a bit of a puzzle fiend. Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. But there's a lot of little umbrellas scattered throughout this area. 1 through 6. We only need 3, 5, and 6, I believe. But since we're here, do I need to sleep? Oh no, I'm like perfect. I like everything filled up. Do we need to change our suit? Might as well. I don't want to get stinky. I can help at least. We'll go Cherry Blossom. Oh yeah. It'll increase our sex appeal, which I don't know if we can validate that claim, but I'll believe it. What is this? Room 2? We don't need the umbrella here, but it does have high quality beef. I don't know why I remember that. Probably because of how good it looks. Good lord. Save a slice for me. But actually don't. I don't know if that would be preserved too well. But here we go. Umbrella number 3. I guess we need to pick up 2 more after this. But by and large, these rooms are pretty much identical. At least on this side. I think the orientation of them are flipped on this region. Why I'm pointing this out? I don't really know. I mean, what else do I gotta talk about? I've always found it curious how there's just no music playing here. Which I guess is true for a lot of portions of this game. It can be a surprisingly quiet experience, depending on the part of the game you're at. There we go. So we got all the umbrellas we need. But I still want to take one last gander at this final room. Who knows? There could be something good in here. Like a toolbox? I mean, let me take a gander at our own inventory. Been a hot minute since I've even taken a glance. Huh. Interesting. I guess it does stand to reason that we only have one type of ammo, considering that the handgun has infinite ammo, and considering this is the submachine gun we got from that one side quest. It's also infinite ammo. Looks so weird though. Do we not have the radio still? I think that's something we'll do today, no matter what happens. Yeah, we don't have the radio. That's bonkers to me. We might have to actually do some chapter replays. I don't remember when that mission is no longer doable, but If we need to, we'll find a way. Won't be too difficult. But getting that radio sooner rather than later is usually ideal, considering it is the only form of quick travel in this game that I know of. Well, I feel like at this point, if there are more ways of quick travel, I'd probably know about them. Ooh. Nice. This is a huge house. Wow. Looks so cloudy above, too. Alright. I'm just gonna skip the rest of these cutscenes, because they're all the same. Maybe this one might be different, though. Whoa! Oh. I thought those statues' eyes would start glowing or something. Whatever. It's a cool little room. I don't know how realistic it is, though, for most mansions to have this kind of layout. I mean, I value privacy greatly, but even so, I feel like there's a lot of effort to put into locking a door when you could just, like, lock it yourself. But I think this is kind of like a test, a trial for York to pass. Hey, dude. Locking doors for peasants? Call me a peasant, then.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, please have some tea while it is hot. Too much coffee for your body will make it rot.
That's actually true.
You seem well prepared.
One cup will
Almost
do
as
it.
though you knew I would be coming today.
Mr. Stewart is particular about the best timing for all things. Now please, drink some tea and enjoy the good health it brings.
For those who don't remember, the reason we
sorry,
decided to
Harry,
come to
but
Harry's
I just
apartment
don't like tea.
mansion today is because we read about it, kinda, in a magazine in the morning. And that's the only reason we're here. Not you, Mr. Punk Rocker. Yeah, he's not a peasant.
Mr. Francis York
He'd
Morgan,
be like the king of peasants.
some tea with sugar is what's best admired.
By your body that looks so tired. So says Mr. Stewart.
I mean, he wouldn't put poison in the sugar, would he? Be kind of rude. It's the red seeds.
Harry, where did you get these seeds?
These are found on the bodies of all the murder victims so far. Which I'm saying to provide a little context on why York is freaking out here.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, those seeds were found in our town in a certain specific place.
More seeds are there, you will see, when you find that certain space. Come back to me and we shall talk after you find that certain place. So says Mr. Stewart.
Alright.
Harry, so you like to play games?
The blank stare for
Mr.
5
Francis
seconds just
York
kills
Morgan,
me.
A hint for you to find this location.
It is
Clock
most crowded and most quiet, and gives a cold sensation. So says Mr. Stewart.
I mean, if Harry says it,
All
it
right.
has to be true.
So you're not going to talk unless I find this certain place. I'll play along.
Replace the sugar with Splenda. You monster. Am I missing Deadly Premonitions? I was totally distracted. You are, Ivy. It's okay, though. Did he just try and place the place twice? You know, he might have. I don't want to come down too hard on poor Michael Tillotson, though. I wager he probably does not have the best of livelihoods, considering all he does is just rhyme all day and also hang out with mysterious capitalist Harry Stewart. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Harry's a person that an individual could talk to. I don't know if I'd enjoy that life, though. It reminds me of the logic sparring matches between Light Yagami and L. I agree with that. It has similar vibes. Very similar. And I didn't say very similar second time as some way of like providing foreshadowing or anything like that. And the more I explain myself, the more it sounds like I'm hiding things. But I'm not.
A crowded place, and yet it is very quiet there. Have you figured it out, Zach?
A graveyard.
Must be the graveyard. There's lots of people there, but none of them can speak. You see?
Yeah.
So let's get going.
Because
to the
they're
graveyard.
dead. Or like preoccupied. Rhyming very similar with very similar. It works. It works. What kind of rhyme would that be called? A bad rhyme? Still a rhyme though. Maybe it wouldn't even consider as a rhyme. I don't know. I'm not a rhymologist. That was not my field of expertise. Not yet. But who knows? Oh my god, we're cruising! Good lord. Huh. That's so weird. All right, you know, we're gonna test things out real quick. I'm sorry, folks. I'm only doing this because I speedrun this game and this might be useful for the routing. But it seems like in this specific region of the
Zach, we're
map,
supposed to play
you
along
go
with Harry's
insanely
little game,
fast.
remember? I know. I'm with you on that.
No, hush.
I don't like being played with either.
I'm the
But
video
we've
game
got
protagonist right
3
now.
victims now. And we need to prevent that number from becoming 4.
That's so curious. They all go up to like 80. Is it only downhill though? God, we're just booking it. We are zooming. I have no clue why this is. I was thinking maybe this is because we've been doing that one side quest that boosts up your car. But it doesn't do it this much, I don't think. Either way. Maybe I'll test this off stream. I wonder if it like persists too. Oh, let me talk.
So, Zach, about Emily.
My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think
Oh,
about her.
pardon. Sorry about
Don't you
that.
think she's pretty mesmerizing?
Oh,
And Zach, she seemed interested in you.
oh.
Did you make a move on her? No,
Me?
don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way.
Oh.
But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all.
Oh, okay.
It isn't love or anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's
Hmm.
pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my
My
last
God, it's
relationship.
hard to drive.
I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem.
You're pretty friendly with the ladies, aren't you, Zach?
Maybe you should teach me about how to interact with women.
Aren't you like 30, dude? That thing was one of my favorite things in the world. Really? I've gone back and rewatched Death Note like a year ago. I think it still holds up pretty well. The live action adaptation, however, holds
Just as
up
Harry
even
said.
better.
It's crowded and quiet.
Flawless. This dialogue hurts. Yeah, it does that sometimes. I've said it before. York
Hey,
is one of my...
Brian.
I'll say that later. I'm just cutscene.
Agent. Mr. Agent, how are you?
Not bad.
Hmm.
I'm, just playing a little game with Harry.
Game? A game? Oh, is that fun?
We've only just started, Brian. The fun is about to begin. I'd like to ask you something, actually. Is there a tree in the graveyard that drops red seeds?
Seeds. Red seeds? That tree does.
You mean the red tree?
And that one.
How do you not notice
And that one
this?
too. All
When you're
red
literally
seeds.
walking into the graveyard. These are like the most noticeable things here. Are there any Oh, there are some gravestones. This dialogue hurts. Monologue even. What I was gonna say was, York is one of my favorite video game protagonists. But if I ever met him in real life, I'd probably hate his guts. I'll just decide Willem Dafoe was perfectly cast. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I will definitely agree with that point. Because it's true. It's factual. It's not opinion. It's just reality. I don't think the live action Death Note was horrendous. Well, and by horrendous I mean lack of any value. I think it has some value. Maybe if like you've had one drink too many and you're trying to just like play it cool for this night, you need something to do that's like really stupid, hey, put that movie on. Didn't watch because I intended to preserve the sanctity of Death Note. Oh god! Let me preserve the sanctity of my ability to breathe by shooting this gate a little bit more. Yup! Now we can pass through. Willem Dafoe was a proper Ryu casting. He was. He was. Probably one of his greatest roles, too. I don't know if I even believe in that statement that I just said, but I'm really happy I said it regardless. Here's one of those cutscenes that you actually cannot skip. Although this is one of the unskippable cutscenes that I am glad you can't skip. I guess if I'm going to be glad about anything. Only because it's pretty
Exact
important.
Mission accomplished. Let's get back to Harry's. The reward better be good.
Nice!
But you know about these seeds. They were right here under my nose. It's as if I was carefully carrying a bottle of water while walking in a pool.
We're learning the countryside version of common sense the hard way, Zach.
Alright. Well, at least he's self-aware. Because I did say, when you enter the graveyard, I would imagine the first thing you see are these red trees, but, well, at least he's self-aware. Alright. Doggy time. We might have gotten the bone here already. I think that's the case, yeah. Let me do a quick check on the map. How many bones do we actually need to get still? Oh, there's one right there. Any more? We need a total of 7. There's one there, and I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Oh, they have a quest for me. Can I start it? We'll examine that in a second. I want to see if there are any more bones after those two. I don't remember where all the bones are located in this game, but they're probably nearby. I think that's actually not true. I think they're pretty well dispersed. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So let's get those 2 bones, see if we can start that side quest up there. And then, we might get back to doing main story things. I don't know yet. I do not know. I really do want to get that radio, though. That's something we should try and do today. Can I go out this way? Oh, okay. Wait, why not? Can I go out this way? Oh, because there's a chain link. Duh. It just doesn't show up until you take aim at it, I guess. Interesting. Pretty good defensive measures, though. An invisible chain link. And it seems like all the goons are gone as well. I'm so used to radioing out of this location. This might have been one of the few times where I actually have to hoof it back. We actually don't need those bullets, so I'm gonna do something a little unnecessary and drop them right now. Oop. The throwaway sound effect is really gratifying. I want to throw something else away real quick. It's like a big snap. I don't want to throw away an egg. How about patat? Love that sound. That's like as equally gratifying as that switch sound. Great detective only sees chain link if he squints real hard. I don't know if that's an issue. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Which I guess could be kind of a tagline for Deadly Premonition overall. How curious all the same. Alright. Are we still going ludicrously quickly? Maybe this is the cause of working with General Lysander, who upgrades your car. Because we go ungodly quick. But only when we're... Am I lying? Am I about to lie? Yeah, we only go really fast when I'm putting on the sirens. I think he buffed up our boost. The turbo speed territory. We'll talk to those 2 kids, and then we'll gather those 2 bones, and then we might actually have to shake down Willie the dog, because I know he has taken maybe the entirety of the rest of the bones from us. Might have all 5.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town.
Even Emily could be targeted next. We can't rule that out.
Oh dear.
All the more reason to catch the Raincoat Killer ASAP. And that means working closely together. We can work out the Emily situation later.
Don't get me wrong, Zach.
I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female or anything. I'm just saying she's interesting. You know, as in interesting person. But by looking at her, she reminds me of something I used to feel.
Oh?
That's all.
Okay.
Like back when I first met you.
Oh?
You know, that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids? Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect. That kind
It's
of
kind of sweet, I guess.
But Zach, who made me feel that back then?
Anyways, we're getting closer one step at a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
A therapist would have a field day with York. Has a dog been a bad boy? Yes. Terribly so. But like actually kinda. Not bad. He just stole our bones from us. If you have any of those human bones on your person and you walk too close to Willie, a little cutscene will play where he steals them. And then you have to track down where Forrest Kaysen is, or rather where Forrest Kaysen's car is. And then you have to steal the bones back. It's a fun process. I don't say that sarcastically either. I find it kind of quirky and fun. Why, hello, penguin. How are you doing today, friendo? Some of the catches are hanging on the walls. Seems they get salmon here. Huh. Never would have guessed it. We're doing, well, maybe some side quests right now. Let's talk to some children.
We saw someone. We really did.
Isaiah, what exactly did you see?
Someone in the forest.
Standing under Anna's tree.
Not a goddess.
A little different.
A ghost?
Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
Ghost? What makes you think that?
They're like Timmy and
Some
Tommy
whistle
Nook.
Around there.
Would a ghost drop this?
I don't like how he looked at me. The out of focus picture, huh?
Let me see. It's blurry and out of focus. I can make out 2 people, but not their faces. So that's why they think it was a ghost. But then who was under Anna's tree?
Someone in the forest. There's a few side quests in this game that I can never do without a guide at hand. This might be one of them, but let me see. I do not know. Side mission 12. Someone in the forest. Chapter 7 through 9, 12 through 16, and 18. Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot. It does tell you when you can do these things. And we actually missed out on the chance to do the nameless flower. So that means we had to do a chapter replay. But that is actually not the end of the world. Worry not, folks. That gives us an opportunity to do a few more things. We're doing that chapter replay. We also have to do another psychic spot. I think it's B. Yeah. And you know, I'm thinking about what comes next in the game. So before we complete this chapter, I think we're gonna... Oh, should we do a chapter replay before we... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Since we've done the part-time job side quest, we don't have to worry about doing that during the chapter replay. What else might we do then? I don't know. Oh, wow, I guess I just never looked at the side quest menu. But I think it's a really cool thing where even if you don't have the side quest available, it'll tell you both the host of it as well as the chapters where you can do them. You know what? We'll also try and do some of these Emily quests as well, I think, when we do the chapter replays. And that one. Yeah. All right. Well, now we know what to do, kinda. So let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. I wonder if we can go and give the blurry picture to that person in the forest right now. I don't remember what time of day or what weather it needs to be to do this side quest. I think this is one of those side quests where both the time of day and weather is extremely important to it, which is rather unfortunate because we do not have the means to change the weather. Not yet, at least. But we'll get that soon-ish, depending on when we do certain side quests. And I don't want to say too much. I want to have some surprise, you know. My back wing pocket. Oh, wait. Okay, so we gotta go up. I think we'll pick up the bone. We'll pick up that card. We'll see if the person's there. It seems like they're not there, but I'll check regardless because we need to go there to get the bone anyways. And then we need to find out where that final bone is. And then maybe we'll just complete this chapter and then do the chapter replay right afterwards. If we can. Alright, so detour number 1. We'll pick up this bone. I think it's like this way. Ew. Am I blocked off? Oh, never mind. I can just step up. Okay, cool. I was gonna be a little annoyed if the only thing separating me from this bone was just a literal log. Well, perfect. Right foot bone.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
We know, and that's all that matters. So let's see. Is there anyone here? I remember the first time I did this specific side quest, it was easily the most frustrating of probably most, if not the rest of the side quests, only because of how, well, I didn't have access to the thing that controls weather. So I just had to sleep and wake up repeatedly over and over again. Yeah, it seems like the person ain't here. Oh well, that's okay. We'll backtrack back to the street, go up the mountain, get that trading card. Let me use this opportunity to see where that final bone was. I think it's to the right. Okay, cool. We'll just take the shortcut back. And then, once we pick up that bone, we'll find out where Forest Casing is. And then we can finish another side quest, I think. And that's one of the side quests where you can get one of 2 rewards, depending on who you provide the bones to. I don't know who we're gonna give the bones to. I suppose we could pull it. I don't know if people really care too much, though. We could either give the bones to Brian, the insomniac who runs the graveyard, or give the bones to Doggy, to Willie, the dog. But either way, we get an infinite weapon, I believe. I think that's the case. Dog? Are we gonna arm the dog with bones? I'm okay with that. That works for me. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Agree. Give a dog a bone. It already has 5. If anything, we're gonna give this dog too many bones. Or 7. Oh wait, who was that? I didn't even see. Well, I didn't realize I had so many first off. Whatever. I'll try my best not to skip that little sequence. My apologies, though. We'll chalk that one up to me speedrunning this game and being in the habit of reflexively skipping every single thing I can in this game when possible. Which turns out, in a game that has a 4-hour-long 80% speedrun, you can skip quite a lot of things. But never as much as you hope. And ain't that something? Oh. Good input. Thank you. Really enjoyed that. I was about to say, oh, fantastic. I'm going to have a break from commentary here. Alas. 'Tis not true. We're stuck with me for the time being. But that's okay. We got a shortcut coming up. And when we take it, When we take it, it'll be amazing. Mostly because we'll get the final bone. This game has a lot of shortcuts you could take, although I don't know if they're really decent shortcuts. I find myself very rarely, if ever, taking them for their actual, like, shortcutty purpose. Usually because it's absolute heck on your car stability. Whoop! And also, wow, considering that you drive slower when you're driving off the road, I don't even know if it's much of a shortcut. But it feels fun. Woo! I like this one specifically because it's like a roller coaster. Good lord. Oh, hey, a deer. There it goes. All right, we'll just do it this way then. I don't feel like turning around. This is normal, right? All right, now we got enough space. And we're also where we need to be. Let me just get out here. We'll pick up bone 7? Question mark. Wait, where is it? Is it in a bird's nest? It is. These are always so tricky. Because sometimes, depending on your angle, you just won't be able to see it.
A human bone?
A human bone? Oh, maybe I should not have skipped that one. Maybe he has a different little cutscene for when you collect all 7. Oh, well. That just gives us another reason to do another Deadly Premonition 100% playthrough later on. I don't know if that's a joke or not, and I'm kind of scared to find out. Alright, speaking of jokes though, well, let's operate on the assumption that I'm right, that we have collected all the bones, because I really don't feel like checking manually. So we need to find where our good man Forrest Kaysen is at, because he is where Willie is at, and that's who we're giving the bones to, apparently. So let's say, Quint's in his house. I don't know why I pointed that out, but I'm glad I did. Is this Kaysen? George? Kaysen? Sally and Richard, okay. Are they driving together? I didn't know they drove together. Sally Graham is the mother of Anna Graham, who was the murder victim originally. I think she and Richard Dunn are having a bit of an affair. Although I don't know if it's actually an affair. I don't know if Sally's husband's still around. He's not in the house, so they're either divorced, separately living, or he's gone in one way or another. Where's this Forrest man? Okay, he's not in the milk barn. Where could he be? Is he at the hotel? I wouldn't put it past him. A man needs to sleep eventually, don't he? Oh, we could eat with Emily Wyatt. Oh, there's a Nick Cormack mission. Okay, we'll add that on our to-do list. Olivia Cormack is at Nick's house. Not too surprising. They're married, after all. Where's this goon? My kingdom for a Forrest Kaysen. Where'd they put him? This is one of the few drawbacks of having... There he is! He is at the at the hotel. Okay. So let's see. Sally's husband died in a logging accident, if I recall correctly. Oh, good recollection. Hope your heads feel better. But yeah, that sounds right. I wonder if Keith told us that when he was giving us some side quests. That's another side quest I gotta do. There's so many. So many. And fortunately, we have a time to do all of them. We have time to do all of them. All right, let's do something, because I am boring myself on that map. Let's drive back to that general location where a bunch of side quests are located. I think I want to hit up General Lysander's place first. And I don't know if this is the fastest way to get there, but this is going to be a way to get there. And we have time. So if this takes longer than I want, then so be it. Thank you. I do appreciate that when York has exhausted all of his dialogue options for his Carly monologues, he just kind of hums. Relatable. I do that all the time when I'm driving. Both monologue to myself about 80s movies and also hum. I see a lot of myself in York. But only the good things. Only the good things. Looks a definite weirdo. Ooh, nice car. Something else we might do at the General's location, besides the side quest, is maybe getting a new car. Because I love this car. Well, not really. I like the song that plays in the car, though. That's what I like the most. But I need some new digs. I need some new wheels. Something to spice up my life. Here we go. And it turns out, yeah, we can do the side quest, so why not? Talk to me, baby.
You mentioned that there is still some room to customize my car.
Ah, yes I did. I think your gas tank could do with a boost, don't you? A larger
God,
tank
he's so
would mean
shiny.
you can go farther with one
Shiny
fill-up.
little wax
That would be
man.
great.
In which case, you need to find a scrap tank. I think there's one around N5.
Okay.
This will be the last enhancement
Oh.
you can make to your vehicle.
Perfect.
Get out there and find it.
That's actually awesome. And I'll reveal why in the next video. Just kidding. Right now. Well, by right now, I mean like 2 minutes from now. Rightish nowish. N5 is like here. Well, it's not like here. Baby, it's right. Oh, it's right there. It must be done. Here we go. Look at that gas tank part. Look at how it rotates. Gamity. Wow, this was about 4... What? You've never had an SMG wait in front of your face before? And you say you live in a small town? Sure. Are you done? Thank you. What do I want again? Oh, that's not right. He called me a private. I guess in the grand scheme of things, that's not the most offensive thing you could have called me. Oh, we got a lot of bones. Earn them. All right, here we go.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
General,
Imbecile.
Oh,
shut
sorry,
up and listen
imbecile.
to your superiors, right?
That's right. This will be my last story for you two. Toward the end of the war, I found myself alone in enemy territory. It was thick jungle, and I couldn't call for support. I was up the creek without a paddle, a boat, or even a life jacket. Eventually, weakened by hunger and thirst, I was reduced to crawling. Death was closing in. I could feel it. More than anything, I longed for water. I fell to the ground. Water filled my mind, my thoughts. That's all I wanted. I should have died there. I wasn't moving. My last wish for a drink unfulfilled. I should have died, but as you can see, I didn't.
I'm sorry, I guess.
When I awoke, my throat was moist, and I saw another man collapsed at my side. There were spots of water by his feet. From the look of things, he brought water to me cupped in his hands, making trip after trip to the river.
Wow.
Who was it?
Sergeant Timothy. That crybaby Timothy.
Good. No.
He was dead.
Oh.
Shot by the enemy.
Well, that's
Later, I won
sad.
battle after battle. I guess luck was on my side as well. Before I knew it, I was promoted to general. But in my heart, there was a hole. A gaping hole. I believe I died that day on the battlefield. I died with crybaby Timothy. Anyway, that's my last war story for you. Time for your final customization.
Welp. He seems fine. I thought...
So that explains why he's wearing a sergeant's badge on
this is
him.
done.
Time kept flowing for him, and he kept moving up in rank. But inside of him, time stopped a long time ago. We didn't get any info out of him about the Raincoat Killer. At least his war stories solved one of the mysteries of this town. Let's leave him alone. I doubt he knows anything about the case at hand.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about this game and the side quests.
That'll
found within.
increase the amount of gas.
No,
your
shut
car
up. I
can
want to
carry.
talk.
You remind me of my men. They had a strong sense of justice. Those idiots. Don't stop. Eyes forward. And laugh.
Okay, anyway. That's one of the things I love about Deadly Premonition. I feel like the addition of side quests that are not, in really, anyways, perceptibly related to the main quest at hand, I find it does quite a bit to provide some immersion to the game. Moist throat? I thought when he was talking about a moist throat and someone dead at his feet, I thought he was going to say something like Crybaby Timothy gave him his water bottle and then died of dehydration. It's like, oh, the classic. The classic. But 'tis not the case. And I have been bamboozled by my memory, no less. Which is surprising to probably nobody. I thought we'd unlock a cool car now, but I don't think that's the case. There might be another side quest we gotta do for that. But let me talk to the general just in case. We'll see.
Rank makes the man. It's true, but then the man also makes the rank. Status ain't as important as self-confidence.
Wise words. I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Dumb words. Let's buy a car. We're gonna buy, whose car should we get? We can get Nick's car. Let's get a fast car.
Let's get Carol's car.
Machina. Machina. Mayhaps. The most important thing for any car that I buy is what song is it gonna play? Does this play a fun song or a sad song? Or a cheeky combo of both? Irate singer. Classic Carol. Always a singer. Always irate. A nice song. We'll drive in it for a little bit. Just to spice things up. Not the banger I was hoping for. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and contradict myself immediately. Because I know that Ush's car has an awesome song with it. And I want to listen to that instead of this. But don't get me wrong, this is one of my favorite songs in the game. I've heard it a lot. And to my knowledge, the song you hear in Ush's car, you don't hear in anywhere else in the game. Though I feel hesitant to say that because it's probably going to turn out to be the case where you do hear the song just like in a credit sequence for like 2 seconds or something. Hey, idiot, I want to buy an admittedly decently priced car. I can't say this is overpriced. $2,000 for another person's car? Are you kidding me? Seems kind of cheap. Although now I don't know how Usha's gonna get around the place, but whatever. It's a small town. Love this song. I don't know what his license plate means though. It's like KQ Bait and ERP. I probably need to write it down off stream and then solve that mystery at my own time. Because generally speaking, most of the license plates are referring to something in the game. Although I try best not to point them out all the time because there's a few that are spoilery.
Back if you notice anything.
And not minor spoilers either. But I won't say too much more to that effect. I don't want to tempt anyone to look things up and spoil themselves. Alright, we are going ultimately to the hotel, but I feel like we can still make a little more use out of this chapter while we're still in it. Let's go to the hotel first. I think what we're gonna do is go to the hotel. Yeah. Give the bones to the good doggy. Get a cool reward. And then maybe we'll use that reward at the next psychic spot, which is basically a combat sequence. Although the reward for that is pretty cool, I hope. I think it's just another random infinite weapon. But we still have yet to get my favorite infinite weapon. And I think I want to try and get that on the same times that we're doing chapter replays to get the radio. It's a ranch. I won't say too much more, though. We need to have something to look forward to. God, what a bat. Something I don't remember, though, when you're doing chapter replays, if York goes through the same monologues that he usually does when you first play that chapter. I'm curious to find out. I really hope he does.
So, where shall we go next?
That's a good question. A good question that I have a great answer for. Eventually. We've got like 30 seconds left of this roadside adventure. Whoop. I don't know what it is about this song. It reminds me so much of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I think it's because it sounds kind of similarly to the song you hear in Sonic Adventure 2 when you're in like the lobby. Not for the lobby for like the Chow Gardens and all that stuff. It reminds me so much of that song. Which now I'm thinking about it, I need to make sure that song is also on my video games. Kason! Are you kidding me, man? I'm doing everything in my life for you. You have the gumption, the audacity to behave independently? Can I run into you? Ugh. Oh, there's Puppy. Why is that dog not seat belted? What's going on here?
Citizens arrest!
I guess I'm an FBI agent, right? I can just do a real legit arrest. I want to obstruct your ability to drive, because I'm a friend. And then I want to park and see if I can do this here on the road. Oh no, you ran into a hill. It's okay. The hill's fine. Kason's car, on the other hand, is also fine. Slow down, you idiot. No! Oh, is he doing it? Okay, wait. He's gone. He just teleports away. Me driving. Caitlin, I hope you don't drive like this. I'll say, hey, friend. How's your Tuesday going? We're trying to give this dog's man some bones. Which is surprisingly difficult. This is not something I thought we'd struggle with, yet here we are. I don't think this is safe. Well, I think you're right. But I didn't come to the small town to be safe. No, 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 no. Came here to solve a moida. And if that moida solving requires me to, for example, T-bone an innocent bystander, then so be it. So be it. Went to the outside world for once, like a little par and walked on some trails. Aw, nice. I hope that feels amazing. I was helping out with my grandma over the weekend, and it gave me a rare opportunity to go outside. And it was splendiferous. Is it safe? Nah. Do we care? Also nah. Yeah. If we're unsafe, we're unsafe. Kinda. Potentially. When are you gonna park? Hurry up! The doggo isn't safe. I'm offended now. No, it's okay. Look, Willie's crouched, which is the most stable of all dog positions. I assume. His momentum is secured safely in the center. Although I'm also a little worried about how there's no door on this doghouse. Hurry up. Where are you even going at this time of day? Oh, maybe he's going to the milk barn. Oh, there's George. Hi, doggy. Oh, I might be slowing him down by doing this. It ain't me. You know who's slowing him down? That goon in front of him. I've always wondered what this game would be like if it didn't have just random NPCs driving everywhere. I feel like it'd feel a lot more dead, but at the same time, these random NPC drivers are the worst. They make everyone drive so slowly. And the thing is, Kason doesn't care at all if it's me in front of him. He won't slow down for me. He'll just plow through me. He genuinely just does not care. But for random driver 14, that's all he cares about. Oh, you're slowing down now? This is what it took? Oh, he's still going. I'm also unable to drive out. There we go. All right. I can't move. Let me get out. Reset our positions. And the hunt continues. I don't want this to last longer than a minute. I want this item. Stat. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, there's Kason pulling a Yui. What's going on here, dude? Please turn into the milk barn. If he turns left, we're out. We're not doing it today. Oh? I was thinking he might go to the Tree of Anna. Okay, perfect. It looks like he is turning into the milk barn.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Oh my god. Imagine if cars were invincible? In real life or in this game? I would love both to be
Zach,
true.
I'm glad I don't need a warrant to search a doghouse.
Oh, hey. Let me steal these bones real quick from this invisible truck. A skull, a right hand bone, a left hand bone, and a left foot bone. Look at that.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too.
Oh.
We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
A turkey sandwich. Why will he have that? There's one of those side quests you could just complete over and over and over again if you really want to. Get out of your car and let me give your dog human bones. This is not weird. Are they meeting for like a drug trade or something? What's going on here? In real life, invincible cars? That'd be kind of scary. It'd be safe, I'd assume. Can't believe you're stealing from a dog. Oh, it's fine. The dog stole from me in the first place. This is not a random act of crime for crime's sake. This is self-defense crime. Self-defense theft. Are we in like a stalemate situation? What's going on, folks? Let me smoke. We'll go maybe 10 minutes into the future. I don't know if he gets out at like 12:30 exactly. He's gone. Let's do another side quest. Is he gone? Or did he just repart? He's gone. How? What? Okay. I'm curious where he went. It doesn't matter. We'll just do the side quest when we can. We don't need that particular weapon anytime soon, if ever. So it's whatever. A little disappointing end to this chronicle, however. Tragic. Not the way I wanted things to go, but alas. We can only tail a man and his dog for so long before I get bored. Both in game and in real life, I suppose. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this one psychic spot, and then we're gonna do some chapter replays so that we can gain access to side quests that are currently inaccessible. And I'm thinking about it. That's right. I was curious about the location of that legendary guitar we got from Keith. I think it's in the toolbox, though. I gotta remember to get it next time we go to the hotel or whatever. Right. Who's that? Oh, it's Richard. Wow, Richard's all over the place today. I've been touting about how cool this game, this game has really cool schedules for every NPC. I did not realize, though, how varied their day-to-day tasks are. Especially considering like the locations they go to. Is that Kason? No. Good. I don't want to see him anymore today. Unless he's parked and outside his car, in which case I need to see him immediately. Whoop. But let me think. There is one more stop we're going to make before going to the psychic spot. And we're going to make that stop because I want to see if we can get a toolbox in there. It's in the sheriff's department. That's where we can start a side quest with Nick Cormack, who is currently being held, not prisoner. Well, I guess kind of prisoner. He's in a jail cell. Considering that we're thinking that he might be a core suspect in the Moidas. I think that's why he's there. Oh, game is a little framey. I'm gonna safety save in case it crashes. And so begins the hunt. Or toolbox. All I need is one. A Doge! Nice Doge. I used to know the name of Doge. The Doji dog. I forget what her name was. Or is. I think she's still alive too. I also heard rumors. I've heard whispers that there might be a Doge 2 nowadays. I don't know what'll come from that though. I feel like we already have one Doge. I feel like that might be enough. But then again, more memes pertaining to dogs, I don't think is ever going to be a bad thing. Is Nick no longer here? Big Nick. Where they hiding you? Are you here? There you are, my good goon. Hello, hello.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, bro.
Happy that you've got your man?
Yes.
No. I'm not your man. I'm just a suspect.
Kabosu.
Nick.
Aw, that's a cute name. I like that name. Kabosu Doge.
I didn't do it.
Kabosu.
Actually, I believe you. But until we catch the real murderer, you're going to remain a prime suspect.
What's gonna happen to me then? Never mind. I'm more worried about Olivia. How's she doing? Come on, say something.
She's dead.
I can't tell you anything.
If that's the case. Could you hand her a letter? Please?
Whoa.
Agent.
You don't mind me inspecting it first?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Only this once, Nick.
Thank you. Thanks.
Letter from Nick. All right. What we got? What kind of letter is this?
Tell her I'm sorry, will you?
Oh.
Nick, you need to do that, not me.
I mean, you can't do that now. But I do agree with the sentiment. Alright, let's take a gander at this here letter, shall we? Oh. Okay, well. Maybe we'll hear what it's about in a cutscene or something. I vaguely remember this cutscene, or this side quest rather. It was one of those side quests where I did it and I thought, oh, that's really cool. And then I never thought about it once more. I guess that's generally the case for side quests in video games, but I think Deadly Premonition has its fair assortment of decently memorable side quests. At least for me. Though maybe I only say that because I've done them a few times. Wait. Where is... Oh. Wait a minute! There is a toolbox in here! I must have missed it! Well, I'm glad I checked the map. Yeah, I literally just walked past it. When will I learn? When will I learn? There it is. Okay, so let's put away... We'll put away these. So we can take out the legendary guitar. Good catch! Or whatever it's called. We got a lot of tools in here. Maybe too many. Oh, never mind. We have 6 out of 28. We're fine. We are fine. Anything else? Nah, we're good. Let's get out of here. I think I'm fine wearing this suit still. We only changed about 20 minutes back. It's not even doity. Not yet, at least. So let's see if we can deliver this letter right now. If not, depending on the time of day, we'll just cut our losses, head over to the psychic spot, do that. Maybe we'll still try and finish giving the bones to Willie today. So I'm okay if that doesn't come to fruition. Yeah, Olivia's still there. Let's hoof it. Let's not walk there. Because I will still need that car afterwards. And it does not teleport to me. I don't think. There we go. So begins the long drive. The long 10 or 15 second drive. An unforgettable experience, to be sure. And...
Oh god, it's over.
She should still be in there. I think only one in-game minute has passed, but sometimes that's all that is needed for an NPC to just screw off somewhere completely different. Which is something that Forrest Kaysen was lovely enough to demonstrate like 10 minutes back. Hello. Oh, nice dog. I don't want to have... There we go. Good pooch. Solid, sturdy. I like this onion, which I guess I'll keep in my toolbox. Huh. What else we got? They do run a diner after all. Their kitchen is clean and organized. Wowee. What a cute kitchen. I'm a big fan of this brick wall, actually. It looks a little... not out of place, but... glued on? Although it might just be the game texture more than anything else. Alright, let's finish this. Or continue the side quest. Yes. Oh, whoa, what dish? Hello, Blue Psycho. We're playing, this is Animal Crossing. However, it's not New Horizons. It's one of the older ones. This is Wild World. I'm just joking. It is New Horizons. We're playing a game called Deadly Premonition today. It's a game that I love. It's my current favorite game of all time. But it has a lot to love, a lot to not love as well. But it's about investigating a murder in a small town in Washington.
It's a letter from him to you.
It's very zany.
Wrote this? For me? Olivia, I'm sorry for all the trouble I am causing you.
I'm writing this letter because I need to tell you some things. First, I'm sorry about meeting with Diane without telling you. My actions were irresponsible and may have caused you to misunderstand. But I swear to God I was not cheating on you, and I didn't kill Diane. That's what I wanted to tell you. As I sit here in this cell, all I can think about is you. Don't worry about keeping the diner open, okay? But try to eat well, too. I had thought that this happiness
Sounds a little angry at the last
would
point.
just go on forever. I've always been grateful to you, but I've never told you, have I?
Aw.
I used to think that putting it into words made it sound cheap. But at times like these, words are all we need. Thank you for everything. Once I get home, I'll make it up to you. Take care of yourself.
That's kind of sweet.
I love you. Nick.
I guess. First Animal Crossing looks different here. Oh yeah, definitely. It's the filter probably that I'm using. I do have more to say about that actually,
Agent,
but in a minute. I just cutscene.
Could you wait a moment, please? I want to write a reply.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
He's literally 50 feet away. Why don't you go over to him and say it to him in person? Okay, whatever.
Zach, I hope Nick will feel better by this.
Yeah, you and me both, Buster. On the topic of First Animal Crossing, I know I've mentioned it a lot, probably to the extent where people are tired of me mentioning it at all. But I'll say it again. I really want to do more streams of the first Animal Crossing, the one on GameCube, after we finish this game playthrough. But I don't know if that'll happen before or after we play Dark Souls on stream. I have no clue. 50? I don't know. That's a lot of feats. That is a lot of feats. But I think if your spouse is in prison, you'd go to the effort. That being said, I'm now realizing that Olivia still might be thinking that Nick cheated on her with Diane. So maybe that's an explanation there. Dudes! Hi, Evan. How you doing this Tuesday. Very merry Tuesday. Whoa! What is this? Texture. Heck yeah, multiple Animal Crossing streams. Nice, right? That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. I've also floated the idea of doing a stream day where we have Animal Crossing on GameCube to start out after 2 hours, switch into Wild World, 2 hours in that. Then we switch to City Folk, and then we switch to New Horizons because I don't have a 3DS capture card, and I don't know if I want to use Citra, emulate it. Just chilling. How are you? Oh, I'm doing okay. We've been doing some side quests and other sordid shenanigans and Deadly Premonitions today. We also welcomed Whitney, our newest villager, onto our island New Horizons. She's still in boxes, though, but we'll get a chance to say hi to her tomorrow, I suppose. Which Dark Souls? Probably the first one. Well, assuredly the first one. I've only played Dark Souls 1. I've never played Demon Souls, nor have I even touched Dark Souls 2 or 3. Though I have played about halfway through Bloodborne, but it's been a few years. And then there's Sekiro, which exists. And I've never played it. I didn't mean for that to come across as if I'm dissing Sekiro. I've never played it. Get a Soulbeak stream of it, though. And I think a Droopy stream. From like a viewer perspective, it looks pretty phenomenal. Either way, I'll post about details regarding other games we're going to be streaming soon. Probably on Discord when I know more. Maybe we'll pull it. It might have to come down to a poll. Oftentimes I find that I pull things if I just flat out cannot decide, which is, I guess, the purpose of a poll. But still. Here we go. We'll take a nice little detour. Yeah! I guess we'll give Nick this letter. I'm hoping this is going to be the finale of the side quest. Not that I don't find it. What? Oh, bye. Lunchtime must be over. Is it 1? What time is it? Oh, it is 1. Yeah, okay. And I was right then. Lunchtime is over. I don't feel too bad about missing lunch with Thomas and Emily. This game has GTA vibes. I can see that. It has some free roaming. It's kind of open world-ish. Kinda.
Huh?
Huh? Did you give her the letter? Oh, I gave her something.
And it was your letter, actually. I gave her my human skull. Anna. Must be the diary that Anna kept when she was still alive. Why do we have this? Whatever. Take this!
It's a letter from Olivia.
From Olivia?
Check it out, bro. Pretty good.
What the?
What?
I wrote so much. More than I'd ever actually say. A lot more than this. And she writes me only 3 lines back.
Not enough for you?
Oh, no, it's more than enough.
She wrote as much as she could. That's the best she could do right now.
Yeah. 3 powerful lines. I believe in you. I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the last one, though. I'm the one who has to apologize.
Do you feel a little better now, then? Just wait until the case is finished. I promise this will all come to an end.
Yeah. I know. I believe you. She's believing in me, too. And waiting for me.
Well, I have to be going.
Hold on a minute.
Whoa! The key to back door of diner?
What's
in this economy?
The key to the back door of the diner. There's a big bag in the kitchen. I don't know if you could use it, but consider it yours. You'll have to help yourself to it, of course. I can't exactly go with you.
Okay. I'll take this, and I'll go check it out.
Looks like a return to better things for those two, eh, Zach?
Yeah! I found Nick Cormack's performance on those voice lines pretty good. You surprised how often this game is compared to GTA? I probably would be surprised. Is it a comparison made often? I have not played any Grand Theft Auto games. I've watched my girlfriend play a good chunk of GTA 5. Just like the art style, I think. Similar people shaped or something. Really? That is literally the last thing I would expect you to say. That's so curious. Is it from any GTA specifically, Blue? Or just like in general? Well, would you be surprised to hear almost never? Well, no. You'd be surprised how often this game is almost never compared to GTA. I wouldn't be surprised. I thought you were going to say something along the lines of like the open world aspects or similar. Just in general. Interesting. Hi. Is there something on my face? I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully. It's bag time. I'll make sure I don't run Emily over. Victory achieved. We'll take a quick detour at this diner. Get this supposed bag that lies in the back. Yup. Why is there a car just parked there? Whatever. Maybe I should ask fewer questions. And is it this door? Bingo. I'm in. I think. So curious what's the reward here. I'm gonna save. Because this game is very liable to crash. I think it was in the back of the, like this area? Yeah. Item bag. A bag that'll let you hold more items. No fooling, huh?
Nick was like, if you could use it. But, Zach, this is great. We'll be able to carry more items now, Zach.
Interesting. But how much? 50 feet when you're measuring is not that much. Imagine a person having 50 feet. Will they have 50 legs to accommodate it? Either way, that'd be terrifying. That sounds like it could be the protagonist, or rather antagonist of like the next like indie horror game. There's nothing in here, right? Yeah. We literally just checked it. Why are you checking again? You goofball. Whoa! Look at all that extra storage space. What are we gonna do with it? Probably put items in it. I would assume. Nothing in the main tab, huh? Okay, let's do a bone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got all my bones. Depends. 50 legs for 50 feet or entire body covered in 50 feet? I don't know what's more horrifying, honestly. Sounds like a Junji Ito story. I could see it. He'd probably write it pretty well, too. This is Junji Ito. What would the name be? Footman? That's not very terrifying. Sounds like someone I'd block on Twitter, probably. But besides that, I don't know. What would he even do with 50 feet? I don't know if it'd help you travel around faster. I feel like it could very easily just make life way worse for you. But I can't say any of that as if I've ever had 50 feet. Just recently bought the whole Junji Ito collection of watching anime. Super keen to read them all. Oh, nice. I hope you love them. I've definitely not read all of his writings, but that man, he sure does know the heck out of horror.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
I watched a few episodes of that anime as well. I liked it quite a bit. I didn't stop watching because I disliked it. I only stopped watching because I just stopped watching. Incredible. What's the prefix for 50? I want to be named like the octopus, but instead of octopus, the prefix for 50? Is there one? That's a famous paranormal place they talked about. Maybe I should give it a shot. Yeah, I think I'll give this a shot. I don't know what the prefix for 50 would be. What's the prefix for like 10? Is that Deca? Guitar time! Yeah! I wonder if they retooled some of the hitboxes for this guitar. No, they definitely didn't. Yeah, they definitely didn't. What? Alright, we're gonna heal. I just got shot, and I'm gonna die. Here, I shall Google it. Alright, sounds good. Apparently, you'd be the Quinquaginti leg man. What a mouthful. What a mouthful. In Greek, you'd be the Pentecostal leg man. That sounds whimsical almost. Oh, you're the one that's shooting me. Hey, could you not? I'm gonna dip out of this location. We're gonna handle this a little more intelligently, I think. Let's try and take them one-on-one. Alright, so that's a little more effective. And since I'm in the region, I want to shoot those barrels up. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but every time I land a headshot, York is saying, "Great, fantastic, nice shot." I don't know if I'm almost 100% sure y'all can't hear a single line of that dialogue though. Pentecost, man, isn't Pentecost like a bad thing? Probably the day of Pentecost celebrated in Christian circles. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. I remember celebrating Pentecost. I don't remember why though. I don't remember the purpose behind it. But I remember loving the word Pentecost. It just sounded really fun to say. And I still think it is very fun to say. Yeah. Now I'm curious what a Pentecost is though. Ooh. You know, yeah, we're just gonna use a shotgun here. I love the concept of using that guitar to kill. But in practice, it's just not good for group scenarios. Pentecost is a celebration of the ascension of Jesus. Blooders! Thank you for that explanation. How you doing today, Blood? But cool. Happened 50 days after the resurrection. Damn. So that's why it's Pentecostal, huh? It's all starting to make sense now. Pentecostal man could be confused with something religious. Can't name 50-foot man that. That's what I'm thinking as well. People might be thinking you're talking about like Jesus, for example. The ascension of the Holy Spirit. What would be a better name though? We're trying to workshop a name for a horror entity that has 50 feet. Maybe it doesn't need a name. I feel like someone possessing that many feet, maybe that's horrific enough. From the perspective of, wow, why does Momley have 50 feet, but I only got 2? That's where I'm coming from. Nice aim. Not. Are they You know what's, the way the shotgun in this game works is hilarious. It's so bizarre. It's so weird. We killed most of the NPCs in this little region today. Not today. In this room, because of the shotgun scatter shot. It was so bizarre. Because we'd shoot an enemy that's 2 feet in front of us, and they wouldn't even flinch. But the enemy 10 feet off to the right is already dead. Explain that to me, world. Blood knows what's up, or what came down in this case. Manifestation of the spirit through the gift of tongues. Tunger. Where's this last enemy? Where are they hiding? Reveal yourself, coward. Ah, no. I think they're behind here? No. May hops over here. Oh yeah. Here they are. Just had to make them spawn. And there you go. Yeah. It's a Latin word for foot. Pentecost? I don't know. I only know one Latin word, and that's Pentecost, apparently. Oh, this section. But This might be a circumstance where this guitar is genuinely pretty useful. I think the crawling shadows hitboxes are, or hurt boxes? One of the which. I think they're large enough to substantiate this use. Yep, because it actually connects. Looky there. And we get a sword? Or Zaru, sword imported from Japan. Oh yeah. Pez, so would that make you the Quinquaginti Pez? Pentecost is Greek, Squiddsey boy. Oh. I guess I know 0 Latin words then. Crap. Oh, okay, hi music. Welcome back. Thanks for getting spontaneously twice as loud. That hitbox is so stupid for this guitar. You know what? It might be because of how York swings it. No, it's just stupid. So we need to line up the enemies a little bit like in front of us and then a little to the left of us. And then it'll always connect with their knees, apparently. It's all Greek to me. You could say that again, eh? Unless someone posted something in Latin, in which case you cannot say that. Are we done? Am I finished? No, we're not. All right, come out. Reveal yourself, Spectre. Yeah! So I can beat you up with music. What am I killing? Manifestations of my inner psyche? I actually do not know what these are. I always forget the in-game explanation for the shadows. I know they're called shadows. They're just zombies. I think the ending of the game explains them to a certain extent. I don't know if it's a good explanation, though. I've seen the ending too many times to pay attention. Which sounds very stupid. And oh my god, they're zooming! They're so fast when they're on fire. Relatable. Here we go. There's so much stuff on the ground. Makes me think that maybe some enemies were here earlier before we even entered the room. They just died because of the fire. Yeah, man. We don't have to kill them. The fire does everything for us. Can't even walk through it. Something else I forget about these shadows is whether people can see them or not if they're not York, or if these shadows are York exclusive. Okay, bye. Thanks for that. Are we done? Can we leave? There's one more. Either there's more goons to kill or we're done. Oh, wait. Let's see what that item is. Hello? Okay. I don't know why the voice lines are so loud now. High quality beef? We'll put that in storage. Oh, yeah. I'll be thinking about that for a while. Okay, whatever. You know, since we have this guitar, I don't dread these sequences no more. But maybe I should. Oh. This guitar is so weird. I don't understand its hitboxes in the slightest. They're just so bizarre. This is my fault, though. Even though this particular enemy has a really deceptive hitbox, I should have known better. Come on. Hit me. You won't. Yeah, that's right. Well, you haven't tried to hit me. Even if I'm asking for it. Oh. The noises. Are you trying to insinuate you do not love them?
Legendary worm. Whoa. Cool.
The slow motion words or whatever, it's funny. I don't know. That's just the shadows. You can kind of make out what they're saying too. sometimes. This game is just a really weird game overall. Oh my god, no! No! Oh, hi, Sebastian. Yes, it is weird. How you doing, gamer? How's your Tuesday been? We're trying to do a side quest to get, ideally, a good weapon. At this point, I just want to be done with this ordeal. I did not remember. Hey, bud? You want to connect? There we go. First try, baby. First try. Anyway. Great. You ate tacos. Oh, okay. Not tax. Fantastic. Ooh, I hope the tacos are good, though. Weird is good. I agree with that. This is my favorite game, after all. You good? I don't know if I've heard that voice line ever. I think that's my favorite voice line they say, the "Take me to die." There we go. God, forcing these hits to connect is just a Sisyphean task in itself. Am I done? Am I free from this self-imposed hellscape I've trapped myself within? Oh, I might be done. No, we're not. Maybe one more room. I don't know when this ends. I really thought we'd be done with this by now. I'm a little scared about how long the last psychic spot quest is gonna be. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get there. So here we have it. The infinite shotgun in all of its glory, all of its splendor. You want me to take a sippy? Really? Of course I'll do that. I need to, after all. Wow. So this is what it means to be hydrated. Thank you for that. Ha! You don't need that garbage anymore. Let's get it. The infinite shotgun. What a cool reward. Was it worth it? I think so. Are we gonna make a lot of use out of it? Maybe. But maybe not. Because there's another weapon I almost always default to using when I acquire it. And hopefully we'll get that in a minute. Because I think I'm gonna take a break in a sec to make more coffee. And that'll be a nice chime for us to maybe meditate on things we've learned from these side quests we've done. Personally, I feel like my life has been enriched. Tenfold. 50-fold, even. At least from helping Nick and his wife get back together, kinda-ish. Although in my opinion, I don't think they're the best couple. Nick seems a little too much of an ass for Olivia. I think she deserves better. Oh well. I ain't the one in charge of the marriage. Not yet, at least. Maybe that'll change in the sequel. Fingers crossed. That being said, considering the sequel is gonna be not a sequel, but instead a prequel, very unlikely to be the case. Quinquagintifold. There we go. Rolls off the tongue, don't it? Quinquaginti. If that fits the 12 character limit, that would make for a really cool RuneScape name. I don't think we're going to be rolling with Ush's car for much longer, folks. I'm sorry to say it. I know we got some staunch supporters of this car in chat right now, but I think I'm tired of the song, which is hilarious considering I was hyping it up earlier. But listen. If you listen to any song for 20 minutes straight, you're pretty liable to change your perspective on it. It's exactly 12, is it not? Exactly 12. why it is. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing on my break. Let me set up that RuneScape account before anyone else does. I wouldn't be surprised if it was already taken, however. RuneScape is a weird game. Not just about the gameplay cycle and all that good stuff, but like, you can spend some serious real-life change to buy a schwanky RuneScape name. Wow! Exactly. Exactly. Back when I used to have the name Jack, J-A-K-K, instead of the usual C-K in RuneScape, people would sporadically give me offers to buy my name from me. Usually they'd be in-game currency offers, and I'd say, no. But sometimes they'd be like, hey, I'll give you $50 for the name Jack. And like an idiot, I said no. Like an idiot. Do I regret the decision? Hell yeah, I do. Are you kidding me? I was an idiot to turn that down. By that time, I thought, no. I can get $50 in a different way. And then I ended up changing my name to Squiddsey a few months later, so whatever. There is no lesson or moral to learn from this anecdote. Aside from maybe do better than me. If someone tries to buy your name in RuneScape for real-life money, consider it. Consider it. Although I think that might be against the game's actual rules, so maybe not. This is a morally ambiguous circumstance. I'm starting to realize. We got $40 for shaving. I had 0 hair follicles growing, but I'm glad they saw the true value. Anyway, I'm gonna save. I think this'll just about cover us for this episode of Deadly Premonition. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!